You know, I heard they recently decided to add more hops to it.
And I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk.
You do not have anything to drink. Can I get you a tasty refreshment?
Yes. I'll have a beer.
Wunderbar.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
And welcome to another episode of the Buzz Basin Bros podcast. My name is Aaron, and I am joined by that vacation vixen, Andy.
That's me.
It's good to be back, buddy.
Oh, you have no idea.
I feel like we haven't seen each other much over the last couple of weeks.
We haven't.
No.
Between work and vacations and trips.
Going out of town and everything. Yeah, just haven't
we've
seen
been-
each other.
We've been busy bees.
Now, the episodes will still be coming out on a regular basis because we're adults and we plan ahead.
Woohoo!
But I think this is the first time in almost 2 weeks we've been in the studio.
Yeah.
I did throat some cock when I came down here, waiting on you.
Ho. Ho.
No, it was a lot smoother than that.
No.
The cock is good.
Okay, sorry. What did the Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
How you been, good buddy?
Oh, just peachy. You know me.
You're very happy to be back in the studio.
I am.
Yes, I know you are.
It's my happy
I'm
place.
happy to be back in the studio too.
It's our happy place.
Yes, it is. According to that little tiny thing that I bought.
Yes, that blends into the wall.
It kind of does. Oh, that baseball bat that I bought years ago, I was looking at it. There's definitely a spider carcass in there.
That big one on the top shelf?
Yeah, it's not a small spider either. It's a big spider.
Is that black spot that's down all the way
That's
down?
a spider.
Oh, shit.
It's got little legs and everything.
You killer.
Not a killer. I didn't do it.
But it's in there.
It somehow got in there.
You have the murder weapon.
It's a fucking basement, dude.
It's a fucking spider, dude.
So the deal I've made with Anna when we started living together is like I will murder the fuck out of a spider, but if there's ever a snake, you have to take care of the snake.
Oh, you don't do the snakes.
I don't do things without legs, man. Like snakes.
I'm a snake.
Double amputees. Like I don't do things without legs.
So you're not into nugget porn?
No. Even like little people, like it's not like they're too short. Like it doesn't do it for me.
You're afraid of little people?
Not afraid of little people. Dude, you ever what's the most PC way of saying this? Have you ever seen an African American little person? It's like seeing a fucking leprechaun, dude. I've seen one in my entire life, and I just had a birth. I'm in my mid-30s, okay? I've seen one.
Was it that midget wrestling?
No. There was no, the midget they billed themselves as midget wrestling. There was one little person, and he ran the show. Everybody else was just short.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It was horse shit. I had a great time. The beer was cheap.
Oh yeah. Always have a great time at little people wrestling.
It was. My complaint was the story wasn't really thought. It was half-assed. I mean, it was a half-assed little person wrestling show.
Ah, man.
I wouldn't go see that one again.
No.
Any hoodles. Your bitch ass went out of town.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did. We went to Branson, Missouri.
Old people Dells.
Holy shit. There were a lot of old people.
Yeah, other than you took the kids.
We took the kids.
Other than your kids, were there any other children there?
Yes.
A few?
A few.
Like a lot of few, or just like a few?
The first show that we went to on Tuesday night, there was no other little kids.
No, they were the youngest in the crowd.
They were the youngest in the crowd. And then we were the next youngest in the crowd. Most likely.
Well, you went in the middle of the week.
Yes. We went in the middle of the week. So we left.
Maybe weekends are different because, like in the Dells, in the middle of the week, there's literally nobody there.
Yeah.
But then you get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there's people there.
Yeah, and we went. We left Sunday, and because it's November, like as soon as November 1st hits,
Christmas shit.
Right? So apparently, according to my wife and her family, once Veterans Day hits, that's when the big rush of people
Which is
start.
Today.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when the big rush of people start flocking down there to see all the Christmas stuff.
Flocking to Branson.
Yes, flying south.
Never heard that phrase in my entire life.
With their little scooters and their
Everybody's on a rascal.
walkers and yeah.
It's my fucking nightmare.
So I got off work Sunday, came home, packed the car, and we drove down. Sunday was pretty much all driving, 7.5 hours.
Because it's
8 hours.
It's a ways. Yeah.
Holy shit, is it a ways?
I didn't know it was that far. I thought it was like 5. 5 is manageable-ish.
No, it was
Because when me and Anna plan a trip, it's, all right, how long is it going to be in the car? If it's over 8 hours, we fly.
correct.
Well, first off, I would never go to fucking Branson.
Don't knock it. It had some qualities.
Did it?
Yes. I mean, I didn't go to any of those qualities, but it had some qualities.
Tell me more. Tell me. I know there's a lot of shows in Branson. Was there a knockoff Grease show? Because I definitely perused the website, and there was like a shitty Garth Brooks concert, and there was a knockoff MJ concert.
Yeah, so knockoff Garth Brooks, knockoff MJ.
Yeah, we're into November, so they have 50s Christmas.
Yeah, a lot of
rocking around the Christmas tree and all that horse shit.
a lot of Elvis signs.
Yeah. Oh, the olds love the Elvis.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So Monday was the first day we were down there. We didn't go to any shows. We just went to a couple of the attractions. Right? We went to an aquarium, and that's where fucking day 2 of vacation, first attraction of the day, I had to be a paramedic. Some old lady fell behind me.
I've fallen and can't get up.
So she was too busy trying to pet the stingrays.
Oh, dude, that's pretty cool. Anna, actually, I think we got to do that. We went to the zoo in Jacksonville because there was nothing else to do. Jacksonville's a shithole.
Yeah.
I don't ever plan on ever going back to Jacksonville. We stayed a couple days in Jacksonville. I got a buddy that lives in Jacksonville. We met up with him for dinner. He's like, "Those are my favorite restaurants," and it was in a fucking Irish bar. Woohoo! Yay! Oh, okay, all right, cool. You got sports on the TV, but then we went to the zoo because there's nothing else to do in Jacksonville on a fucking Tuesday except go to the zoo, a Southern Heritage Museum, or tour a slave plantation. I'm not trying to be fucking racist on my vacation.
No.
So we went to the zoo, and Anna got to pet stingrays, but I was too cheap to have her feed the giraffes. So
you don't get to pet the giraffes.
I have a video of
you
Anna,
just get to tickle their nuts.
The stingrays, they flap by, and
they're all happy. They're like,
yeah. You stick your hand out, and I got a video of Anna going, "Oh my god!" Like giving me a like cheesing it up to the camera, petting a stingray. I mean, it was cool. They're kind of slimy, But
yeah, they're a little slimy. So Christopher and I just got done petting the stingrays. We rewashed our hands. I did feel like
you worshed them.
Yeah, about half a second, I almost wanted to punch one. R.I.P. Steve Irwin.
No, that wasn't a.
That was a stingray.
Was it a stingray?
Yeah, barb through the heart.
Oh, the sting. Well, they must remove the barbs or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe
whatever. Was it a stingray? Was it a sword? I don't remember.
No, it was a stingray.
Was it a stingray?
Yeah,
okay.
It was a stingray. But anyways, I was just joking. It was rubbery and.
But I miss Steve Irwin.
I do too.
I think the entire world misses Steve Irwin.
I think so.
No, his kid looks just like him.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And his daughter just looks just like him too. And his lady was so in love with him. She's like, I'm never going to remarry. You can't replace Steve.
I thought she was dating someone now.
I hadn't heard that.
Oh. I don't know.
I'd be upset.
I haven't really followed them in a long, long time.
I don't know. They pop every once in a while on the TikTok.
Yeah.
They do the same shit he did out there petting koalas and all.
Oh, yeah. But any hoodles. So I got done petting the stingray with Christopher, and we re-washed our hands, and we were looking at another part of the exhibit, same room. The anemone and starfish, like you could pet them too in a different tank, and we didn't realize that. And we were thinking about, maybe we'll do that. And I just hear I'm like, I just really hope that's like a little kid that can just bounce right back up and just keep running.
But you got to remember where you're at.
But then I remember where I was at, and I'm like, oh no. And I turn around and I see this old lady lying on the ground and her geriatric husband like shuffling towards her. And I just went, shit.
Fuck.
Shit. And like I told everybody up north this. I like vacationing with you guys because we drink, and the most I'll have to do is, hey, she needs an ambulance.
Right.
She needs an ambulance.
Literally, in CPR, I mean, I've taken CPR training a couple times. Yeah. It's, hey, you point to somebody and go, you
call 911.
Call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, that's what I would do if we were on vacation together.
Rather dictate. But instead, you were sober.
I was sober.
It's shitty.
And they just offered me up for bait. He's a paramedic.
Unfucking believable. Why would you do that? It sucks.
All right. Well, I guess I have to go do something. I walked over there. I'm like, oh, shit, I don't have a clipboard. I don't have anything. Like, I'm a toolless plumber.
You don't have
shit?
You don't have the fanny pack with Band-Aids and shit?
I did think about that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should get a fanny pack for vacations with like some gauze and like a little notebook. And then I was like, why the fuck am I thinking about wearing a fanny pack on vacation that doesn't have booze in it?
I mean, I would keep booze and snacks in there.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. That's logical. No, I'm thinking, oh yeah, let's get a fanny pack with gauze.
If I have a backpack on vacation, it's got booze and snacks.
Where were you?
I was not in Branson, fucking Missouri.
But anyways, we cleared that.
I was having a way better time.
We got done with that, and Liz made a comment about like, oh, well, sorry you didn't get to see all the aquarium. And I'm like, Liz, we were in the last room. Like, the next stop was the gift shop. It's okay. I had already looked enough. Then we went to lunch at Fuddruckers.
I do no, it's Red Robin that has the bottomless fries.
Yes.
Fuddruckers is just like burgers and like a couple slot machines, right?
No, this one didn't have slot machines that I know of.
It was just like a burger place.
Yeah, burgers.
It's fun to say.
Yeah, Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers. You're talking like $20 burgers.
Yeah, something like that.
$20 for burgers and fries, and that doesn't include drinks.
Yeah.
And they're just mediocre
burgers.
I think I've been to one Fuddruckers.
Yeah, it was okay. But after that, we dropped Liz's grandmother back off at the hotel for a nap. And then we went and hung out with some butterflies and got to feed some butterflies. Christopher got bugged the guy, right? The ambience music player on the dulcimer.
Play some Metallica?
Yeah. I don't know what he played. He just like went underneath the little rope.
Oh, your child is breaking into places he shouldn't be.
Yeah, went underneath the rope after he asked the guy, "Can I come look?" And the guy, like, between songs, like, "Sure," and just went, whoop. Next thing you know, he has the hammers and he's just going, ding, 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 ding. Like, I kind of felt a little sorry for the people that were in there. Like, oh, let's look at the butterflies, and it's so warm and nice and peaceful, and ding, 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 ding,
He didn't play Inner Sandman.
No, he didn't play anything. Whatever was in his head sounded better than whatever he was pounding out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's most musicians.
Yes.
Amateur musicians. Yeah. I mean, you've heard me play guitar before. It sounds better in my head than what actually comes out of the strings.
Well, but you're fucking rocking the guitar. What the fuck are you saying?
I'm not that good.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not that good.
But
your child, he did bang when I popped over earlier for a Bloody Mary. He banged on the piano. Yeah, he doesn't know any kind of chord structure. Yeah, he's fucking terrible.
So that was Monday. Tuesday, we went to one show. We got up. We went swimming in the indoor pool with the kids, burn off some energy.
Always nice.
Oh yeah. Had them play on the playground that was like right outside our room. They took like a 2-hour nap because the show was at 8:00 at night. So they got through the show, surprisingly, and they actually sat for the show.
What was the show? What was that one?
It was the Presleys. So
it was an Elvis knockoff show?
No, it wasn't an Elvis knockoff. I thought the same thing too the first time Liz said their name. And no, it's a family that they started performing in that the theater that we were in. They bought that theater and started performing there back in like 1960 something, before the rest of the strip of Branson was developed.
Branson became Old People Dells.
Yeah. So it was like a country jubilee show. So they had like 2 male singers, 2 female singers, like the backup band.
They had a mandolin.
What's mandolin?
Little tiny thing, 8 strings.
No.
Okay.
They had a banjo. They had the electric, the thing that
pedal
steel guitar.
Yeah.
Right. Bass, fiddle, all that stuff.
I do love me a good fiddle.
And the first half of the show was just their regular songs, and then the second half of the show was all the Christmas stuff.
Because it's after November 1st.
November 1st. And it was good. It was decent.
You can respect it.
I can respect it.
Yeah.
It was fun. I enjoyed the comedy little aspects because the father and son, one of the fathers and sons, do a comedy skit.
They're not out there telling dick jokes though.
No, not classy jokes like us.
Like we do.
No.
The highbrow humor.
Yeah, no, none of that. But their jokes were funny. I did chuckle a lot.
Like, okay, so like a light chuckle?
I laughed with the audience. Like I had the laugh track laugh.
Oh.
And then like they'd start talking. And
like when you go to church and the pastor tells a really, really fucking lame G-rated joke and you feel like you have to like
No, it was more than that.
It was
like
a PG-rated joke.
Like I thought about spending the $10 to get their joke book for the studio, but then I decided not to.
Probably would have been terrible.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Close out every episode with a shitty Branson joke.
Yeah, pretty much. But I will say, down to earth people. Like we got to meet them in like intermission and after the show. Really down to earth people. Like no big egos, nothing like that. They'd stop and actually spend time, talk to you, ask you where you're from, all that stuff. The comedy duo. So the younger guy's name was Cecil, and the dad's name was Herkimer.
The fuck kind of name is that?
A Missouri down south, I don't know. But we met them during intermission, and then after the show, when we saw them again, and this is how I know that we were the only kids in the audience. We had the only kids in the audience. They sold little stuffy, like dolls of Cecil.
I saw those on the bathroom floor earlier today.
Yeah.
When I was taking a piss in the middle of the Bloody Mary today.
So we're going around getting like members of the band and shit to sign the little picture card that they give away for free.
They're on the floor in your bathroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so
Both of them. There was two of them. Like, oh, those just look like weird fucking
yeah,
dolls.
they're fucking little.
Like yay tall.
They're kids. They don't pick up after themselves. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen here, little shit.
But the Cecil, the guy who's the doll, is like, hey, before you guys leave, just stay right here. And he left, and then he came back with those, and he's like, here you go.
Because they were the youngest kids at the show.
Because they were the youngest kids at the. We
That's
were the
actually-
only kids at the show,
That's pretty cool.
and they're like,
you were the only 4 people that weren't on, members of AARP.
yeah, yeah. And we were talking to everybody, going around getting things signed, and all that stuff, and like I said, down to earth people. And he's just like, you guys are awesome. Like the kids are like, oh hi, like eating it up, and he's like, just hold on 1 second. Goes, grabs them, comes back. Here you guys go.
Let me go to the merch locker.
Yeah. And just like, here you go. Don't worry about it.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So we probably delayed their cleanup by a good 5-10 minutes because we just kept talking to people.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's the thing that. Yeah. Anyway.
People do. And then Wednesday, my wife wanted to go to Silver Dollar City.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Which is like an amusement park.
Yeah.
And that has like the big like Christmas light setup that you like walk through, and it's supposed to be spectacular. But the only days it was open, it was stormy, rainy, or we were leaving. And I couldn't get another trade for Friday. So
you still had to come back and go to work.
I still had to come back and go to work. So we settled for going to Dolly Parton's Stampede.
The fuck is that?
It was a dinner show.
Yeah, with a knockoff Dolly. Obviously, Dolly isn't
there. Dolly's not there.
Yeah.
And it didn't have like any Dolly songs. It was literally, you come in, you sit down, and as they serve you, you get to watch horseback riding shows, like trick riding, and then they start doing like little competitions. Like we got to see like a lumberjack show. We got to see people.
Some people saw some logs.
We had to see them climb up a log and then like just jump down onto like the big inflatable bags.
They do that kind of shit. Yeah, the lumberjack. There's actual competitions.
Yeah,
I saw people compete with each other in Hayward. We used to vacation in Hayward as a kid.
Christopher got to chase a chicken.
Yeah, I got the video of that.
Yeah,
in HD. Very nice.
I asked her to send it to you because I thought you would get a real kick out of it.
Well, it wasn't really your child. It was mostly you.
Yeah. Well, I was blocking my child. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Wide load.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It was mostly you.
Fuck you.
Your kid doesn't know how to fucking chase a chicken.
No, actually, he does.
I wouldn't know how to chase a chicken.
Like, as soon as he realized that he could run after this chicken and I was coaching him on, it was done.
Would you left, right? No.
Nope. I just kind of went, nope, keep going. Keep going. And as soon as we got like through there, you saw the video, there was a kind of cluster at one point, and then it just took off. Like once the chicken got out of that cluster and started down straight, that's when I'm like, go,
run, bitch, run,
get it, go get it, chase it. And he started running after it, and like after a couple steps, he kind of stopped and was looking at me. I'm like, no, keep going, and that's when he's like, oh, okay.
It was funny. I was hoping for a video of your child mutton busting.
Yeah, that's what Liz said.
I was hoping for mutton busting, but I got chasing the chicken instead.
Well, the real sense of dread I had was when she first showed me the video, and I bent over to talk to Christopher. And I'm like, oh God,
did I show?
Oh God, did I just show 1,000 people my ass crack?
Because that is a possibility.
That is a possibility.
Because your butt crack comes out more often than I would want it to.
I know. And like I was watching the video and I bent over and I'm like, oh, that shirt's getting awfully close. And I just, dear, did my ass crack show?
What size shirt do you wear?
Extra large.
You should probably wear like an XLT, like an extra large tall.
Yeah, probably.
Just to mitigate the butt crack showing.
Overalls.
You could do that too.
Bibs.
Just permanent
No.
rocking
Fuck that.
fucking waiters.
Yeah, waiters. Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Oh, were you out of the duck blind? No, just people are trying to see it by ass.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was
It's
our
genetic.
vacation.
I see your dad's ass crack all the fucking time too.
Oh yeah.
It's genetic.
I know. I know. But yeah, that was our vacation. We came back on Thursday in time for your birthday party.
That's right.
Your birthday party. You
It
old
wasn't.
fuck.
It wasn't really. It was. We went out for pizza and then we went back to my place and I drank beer and watched football.
Yeah.
And then the party dissipated and then our guest from however many episodes ago came over
Mr. Neighbor.
and we stayed up until about midnight drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
That's what, in my mind, that's kind of when the real party started. You were distracted and tuckered out from, because you guys rolled into town and then we went straight to dinner.
Yeah, pretty much. We unloaded the car.
Yeah. Didn't have any time to do fuck all.
And then, yeah.
And it was, all right, we have to.
All right. Then we had to go yonder and get some pizza.
That a boy.
Yeah, it was a long trip.
Yeah,
Long trip.
long time. The longest me and Anna have recently spent, a couple years ago, we went down to Nashville, and that's 6-ish hours, closer to 7, and that was too long to be in the car, in my mind.
How was Nashville? All flat?
Fucking, it's a tourist trap.
Yeah.
I was just bitching about Nashville to somebody else earlier. It's fucking terrible.
Because, like, as soon as we got...
I'm such an old man. It's not fun for me.
I want to say, as soon as we got to the other side of Springfield, Missouri,
Missouri.
it got hilly fast.
Yeah.
And the worst part was, not only did it get hilly, but we were also driving through rain.
Yeah. So it makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out where we live, it's farm country. I mean,
Flat.
so flat. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's real nice out here.
The biggest hill is probably like, what? Another 20 feet up in the air.
I'd say 50 tops.
Yeah. But you have like a mile.
I've
to
been
get
riding
to the
with your
beach.
dad before. He goes, yeah, he lives on top of the hill. I'm like, what? That's not a hill.
That's not a hill, Fred.
Because where I grew up, it's the fucking you pick.
Yeah, where you grew up is hilly.
You pick which hill in the wintertime because you know which ones they plow and which one usually has ice.
Mhm.
You know, there's some that are steeper than others.
Yep.
And some I fucked up one time in high school going to work, going down the hill, and it was ice and the bottom of the hill is an intersection. There's no leveling off. It's like, oh, you stop on on a grade. And it's, I'm not stopping. Thank fucking Christ, there's nobody coming from the other direction.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm making this turn now.
So that was the nice part because we went into Branson to meet up with Liz's parents and grandmother, who had already been down there for like a week.
That's ridiculous. That's a long time to spend in one place other than my house.
Yeah. And so...
Vacation for me, even when we went to Mexico for the honeymoon, 5 days. I'm like,
That's a good day.
I'm like,
that's a good,
5 days?
Good trip.
Let's go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
But we were getting into town, and Liz's dad called, and he's like, "Well, which way are you coming to get in to the hotel?" And I'm like, "Well, the GPS has us take this road," and he goes, "Don't do it." What do you mean, don't do it? Don't do it.
Was it shut down?
It wasn't shut down. It was just a hilly, windy road,
Yeah.
and it was raining. And then as we came, we had to go past this road, got to another road that we took, and when we were coming back towards the hotel, I looked off to the side of the road. I'm like, oh, hey, that's the road that we were supposed to come down on the first time, and same as your thing, it ends with a stop sign at this intersection on a grade.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I wanted to do that
Yeah,
while it was
good.
raining
It's probably good.
for the first time.
Yeah. Especially in the unfamiliar territory. I
Yeah.
mean, that one day I was driving to work, I'd taken that road.
Many times.
Right. But it just, there wasn't an ice storm going on. at age 16 in my rear wheel drive truck. Any hoodles.
Yeah.
So you had fun.
I had some fun, yeah.
Some fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a vacation with me.
No.
It wasn't like a weekend away with me.
I had one beer the whole time I was down there.
It's not enough beers.
I had one beer.
You did bring me beer.
We did bring you back
And
beer.
we did try the beer without you. Your dad liked it a lot. I'm like, that's pretty good, but I think I'm good with one. There's still some left. Don't worry. We didn't crack into the 12-pack. We drank half of the 6-pack. No, there's two.
tier.
There's 2 left of the 6-pack.
It's okay. It's okay. It'll
It'll
your
be there.
birthday present.
It'll
you
be
share
there.
it to whomever you want.
Well, yeah, it's in my fridge. So when people come over to Club Rick, it's if there's food out, hey, take whatever food you want.
Beer's in the fridge.
The bar is open and there's beer in the fridge. Whatever you want. And we got water in there too, and pop and just whatever. I think I'm a gracious host, goddammit.
You are. You are.
Oh, you want to watch a specific something on television? All right, I have 2 of them.
Yeah. The big one's whatever I want to watch. You get the smaller TV.
The big one is the more important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I left your dad and the other neighbor in Club Rick before I came down here.
Oh, Jesus.
Your dad's like, I don't want to leave. And I'm like, well, fucking just close the door when you leave. I'll come back eventually. I turned everything off.
He's going to be sleeping in that chair when you get there. Just watch.
I don't need a couch in Club Rick because then I would sleep out there. I would just kind of lean over and
Next
fall
thing
asleep.
you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you wake up with drool and just go,
I don't feel like moving.
I don't feel like moving. Then you just kick your feet up and just
Exactly.
curl up again.
And that's why I don't have a couch in the place that I bought that's next to my place.
Mm-hmm. I know the struggle because that's what I go through at work all the time.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll fall asleep on the recliner.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and just be like, it's not worth getting up, walking upstairs, waking up fully to go to sleep for another hour and a half before I have to wake up.
Right. Well, I just fully embrace it at my house. I just fall asleep on the couch and just stay on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That and I snore too. So,
Yeah.
and Anna gets up at fucking 3:30 in the morning. No, I'll just stay on the couch. Just put on another World War II documentary, and I'll just fucking pass right the fuck back out.
Yeah. And the nice part about your house is you don't have to worry about getting tongue punched.
Oh yeah, fucking. Before we go. So I
told you about my boring ass vacation.
yeah.
Not a whole lot of joking.
No.
So now here comes the humor.
So while Andrew's out of town, didn't have anybody to babysit Sweet Daisy.
Oh, Sweet Daisy.
So Anna took Sweet Daisy because I was also out of town. Little teaser. We'll talk about that next episode. But I come back into town on Monday, and Anna's like, I watched Daisy. I haven't got much sleep. Can you go down and sleep with Daisy? Sounds weird to say it like that out loud, but yeah, sure. Fucking, I'll go out. I'll go down the street to Andrews and fucking hang out with Daisy. So I might have had a few beers watching football on Monday.
No.
What?
No.
So I had a nice little buzz, but I have your Wi-Fi password. So I got on your TV and I put on a World War II documentary. I'm like, I'm going to sleep on the couch. So I'm sleeping on the couch. Me and Daisy hang out and we play a little bit, and she falls asleep. I fall asleep with her, curled up at my feet on your couch, on the long couch. And 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping with my head cocked to the right, kind of upright on the couch, and with my mouth hanging open because that's just how I sleep. And all of a sudden, I wake up to a tongue down my throat. I'm like, what the fuck? Your fucking dog licked my tonsils at 3 a.m. to let her outside. God damn it, Daisy.
You know the best part about that, Aaron?
What's that, buddy?
She never wakes us up at 3 a.m. to go outside.
She did me. She did me. Tongue down my throat. That's how she did. Not the face. just went straight down my open, fucking sleeping, half drunk mouth.
You know, and she's a dog, and it was 3 a.m. I bet you she did it right after licking her own butthole.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I texted Anna.
Oh, my butthole itches. Num num. Oh, I gotta pee. Aaron, you know.
So I got up the next morning and I texted that to Anna when I was at the gym, and she's like, "Tell me you brushed your teeth." And I'm like, "Yeah, the second, right when I woke up." It's like, oh my God.
I woke up. I let Daisy out. I brushed my teeth.
Put some fucking toothpaste on that bitch. Oh God. Oh, anyway. This has been another episode of the Bus Basement Bros podcast.
That reminds me of a joke.
What's the joke?
How do you pronounce pussy backwards?
Go ahead. You make the noise. Yeah, exactly. Find us on... I don't know if that is at the end of the joke, but...
It is.
Find us on Twitter.
That's the P.
Instagram. Email us at buzzbasementbrospodcast@gmail.com. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
And...
we out. Bitches.